Hey,
Whoa, hey guys.
yeah, this is the first of many in a series that we're gonna call chill sessions.
Okay, so basically the whole idea is we just do whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're gonna act really informally. We're gonna let Owen do what he wants.
whoa, that's funny.
Oh, is that a reticule?
Yeah.
Here, instead of doing that, I would tap turn. Yeah, but yeah, so we're just gonna do whatever we want, and instead of like putting on like a face or some crap, we're just gonna be ourselves. Anyway.
Yeah, so it'll be pretty okay, I think.
We're starting this off with Skyrim VR.
I have not played this in a while, so like,
Yeah,
please
don't judge Owen.
don't judge me.
This
I'm
is his
also
personal
sitting on a
file.
couch.
Oh yeah, so the point of
So,
chill
like,
sessions is like these aren't going to be part of a series or anything, and if we just jump into the middle of a game, well, that's because that's what we felt like doing.
yeah, so like, if you like, if you want to see the outcome of a game, like, don't expect the next chill session to be the same game.
Yeah.
If you know, don't want to see some spoilers of a middle of a game, then I mean, it's probably not going to end up being games that like are really too
Spoiler heavy.
Like, yeah, like spoiler heavy. Because like if you just jump into like the middle of like
Spoiler heavy. How's that
like
chill?
let's just say like what if we just jump straight in the middle of Yume Nikki? Or like that's not something I would just.
It's also not a chill session if it's Yume Nikki. Just saying.
Yeah, true.
That's more like I want to cry today session.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
We decided this would be a good day for our first ever chill session because we just got back from like a massive day of
Oh my gosh. Okay. So
everything.
So, friends and family from around this area, you'll know Kennywood. But like anybody that doesn't know Kennywood, it's an amusement park near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So like, it's about a 2-hour drive from where we live, and I got up at like 7:30 this morning, and okay, that doesn't sound early, but I haven't had to wake up earlier than like 8 o'clock since like high school, and now we're both like sophomores in college, so it kind of sucked for me, personally. Oh, hello.
And I like to wake up at basically 1 p.m.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you nude, but you had good stuff on you.
So now
anyway,
is
now you are
naked.
nude.
Okay, pickpocketing equipped items, like, the literal only purpose of that is clothing, because nothing else counts as equipped, you know?
Yeah, so like, you only get that if you want to like straight up.
Just, like, strip a public person of their clothes.
Which, I mean, I've done a couple times.
Which is also the only way to have a living nude person.
Yes, it's great. Okay, so...
Normally you just strip a dead person down to their bra and walk away.
Yeah. Like, it was really funny. I sent a screenshot, or a picture of a screenshot to James of me like straight up stripping a white Markarth guard.
He fought well there. Get on and dress off and no match for him.
Ha! Those two deserve what they...
What the heck? I don't think that's...
Lean forward. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, you got someone. Freaking Death Hound. Dude, this Death Hound is fucking your shit. Oh, are we doing Dawnguard stuff?
Yeah.
Dude.
I hope I have some
push.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, you.
Um,
We have like 11.
no, what is going on?
You put your weapons away.
Why would I do that?
You pressed a button.
Is that really all the... I do so much damage, that's right.
Yeah, but that death hound, like, destroyed your shit.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't. Well, I guess it did. You needed, like, all those potions of minor healing.
Well, like, to be fair also, usually I don't miss the first shot.
Because you're just using buttons.
Yeah. And,
Not real world archery, basically.
yeah, not real world archery. So, like, usually everything's dead before they even find me. I don't know why I took that, but, you know, whatever.
It's trying. I like how you're trying to check someone. Like, it's not letting you do it because your hand's not directly pointing at them.
Why do I have this?
I think we started. Oh, that's part of that. Remember, I took you to that one Dwemer place.
No.
Remember, we went to like this Dwemer. So I was like, "Have you ever gone here?" And you're like, "No," because I don't think you recognize the name. I think later you found out that yes, you did go there, or whatever. But like, we went there and killed someone. And hold on. Oh yeah. Right there, killed someone, stole a book, and it talked about some crazy shard. And then we went into like the old Dwemer ruins, and you found that like weird mirror piece thing.
Yeah.
And we found out it's part of this whole gigantic quest that we can't do right now because we're way underleveled.
Well, I wouldn't say that's too much the problem because you saw that we just one-shotted a vampire.
Well, yeah, but like I
Not
think we have to be
something-
like farther along in different quest lines for it to matter,
Oh,
and we're not.
just ruined book.
Picks up ruined book, becomes encumbered. You can still, you know, it's funny.
What?
You can still walk normal walking speed. When you're encumbered in this game.
Really?
Yeah. Only in this version because they don't have like a speed control.
Yeah.
All it does is stop you from running, but you can still walk normal walking speed. I don't think you were high enough leveled for that.
Not. Screw it.
I like how, like, no matter what you do, you always have archery. Oh, we should get bound bow.
Yeah.
Oh, you flick. Like, hold the trigger. What do you... Yeah, see. Hold the trigger
Ah.
and flick to the perk you want to try and get. There you go.
Okay, yeah.
So where are we in the Dawnguard?
This is like beginning. This is Serana. We get Serana.
Oh, are we gonna fight some freaking gargoyles?
Yeah, dude.
I love this part. Like this is one of the cooler parts. Are we gonna go like vampire or anything, or like?
How do you want to?
Well,
Crap.
this is your file.
The only problem with vampire is I hate all of the negative effects. Like,
Didn't they add skill trees for a vampire or werewolf depending on if you?
yeah, there's skill trees and it's like all really cool stuff, but like I hate the fact that you can actually be spotted. Like if you go so long without eating, or like.
Oh yeah, because
there
you
we
s-
go.
wait. How do you do that?
You hold in both triggers.
Oh,
Wait, what?
you weren't drawn back. I don't think there's anybody where you're aiming.
That's a person.
Oh, that's a perk, dude. That's what's the thing that lets you zoom in?
Eagle eye.
That's Eagle Eye. You're using your stamina,
Oh.
so that's Eagle Eye. Dude, got him.
There's a skeleton. Yeah. Dude, I've done this quest too many times.
Dawnguard's awesome though.
Wait, dang it.
You're fucking so much shit right now.
I'm trying to.
We need to get you a better bow.
Yeah.
You're using a basic hunter's bow. We did skip a lot of shit. Look right there. Ancient Nord bow. It's probably better than your hunter's bow.
It is better, but the drawback time is decreased. But
Are you sure? Because that's based on your hand now. Not the game.
I do have a crossbow.
Well, yeah, we have that. Yeah, try it. I think it's based on your hand, not like the in-game shit anymore. You just used a shout.
That was a power.
That was a what? Oh, you used your power.
Yeah.
There's a key binding for that?
Yeah. Let me see, what was that?
Well, I think you chose Argonian.
Did I?
Yeah, I think.
No, what it?
No, you're an elf. You're a dark elf or a wood elf.
I have to be a wood elf. Wood elf. Yeah.
Does command animal work on death hounds?
No.
No.
That's not like a natural.
It has to be like naturally spawning.
Yeah.
Then what's the point of it?
Like wolves.
Yeah.
Maybe they're wolves.
They all die though.
Saber.
Oh, I guess saber cats, yeah.
Saber cats are pretty good.
Does it work on bears?
Probably works on bears, yeah.
What about mammoth?
I don't know. I've never tried it actually.
Spice, why are you sleeping on top of their mate? Let me make that more comfortable. Spice is here. She would normally probably, because we would be making too much noise, be downstairs right now. But there's a dog at my house that we're watching, and she hates it. So she'd probably rather be in here with me and Owen playing some frickin' Skyrim instead of downstairs like she usually does.
Oh wait, we forgot to continue talking about Kennywood. Okay. So, yeah, so since it's such a long drive, I mentioned it's like a 2 hour drive.
Yeah.
But, sorry guys, hang on. What?
Yeah. Oh my god. That was straight to the face. Oh no.
Cool. I'm getting better. I'll get there.
Yeah, so, okay, it's like 2 hours away.
So like we wanted to stay in like from open to close, or at least I did. So
We technically did today.
Yeah, technically. So, yeah, so it opens at 10:30 and it closes at 10:30. So that would be 12 hours. So, like, we were like, oh, whatever. Well, there is an 80% chance of rain today. It was supposed to be an 80% chance at 11, and then like 50-60% chance every hour after that, up until 8 o'clock.
Okay.
And then after that, it was nothing after that. But like, that's a pretty good chance of rain.
And it like didn't at 11 at all. Which like that would have been worse if it was at 11. If you know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
Like what if they just straight up closed the park? Like imagine if I guess we should get to the thing I'm about to talk about first. Did you draw? Oh, well, it's not favorited, so you're going to have to use that crossbow, or you can just do this. You keep pressing the there's a button that draws and sheaths your weapons, like in normal Skyrim, and you keep pressing it.
Probably Hey, okay, I didn't press anything right there.
Oh, that's when you get staggered. They can't make you stagger yourself, so they just put your weapons away for a bit. What's your health? What's life draining you? Oh, you're good. D draws bow. Fire. But what were we talking about? Okay. Oh, I was gonna get into something, but I guess we should like tell most of the story before I talk about this, because then it like ruins the end of the story.
Yeah. So where to start?
Yeah, there's a lot that happened today.
Yeah. So we played Pokemon Go and rode rides and whatever. It was a pretty fun day. And it's like 7:30 and we're sitting at a
Like a diner.
yeah, we're at like a diner. What it was, you guys wanted milkshakes.
Well, originally Brandon wanted a milkshake, and then he was like, I want straight ice cream. So he got ice cream.
Yeah, so Brandon wanted ice cream, and then what ended up happening is he went and got ice cream from a different place, and
I stood in line for like nearly a half an hour.
yeah.
And there was like maybe 7 people in line. Like, I was not perceiving that long of a wait. It looked like a fast food diner,
Yeah.
The counter took like 7 minutes per person.
It was actually kind of ridiculous. Not even kind of, it was just absolutely ridiculous.
But eventually I got my milkshake.
But eventually James got his milkshake. And we're like well, it's like 8 o'clock, whatever. Do you guys just want to go now?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I mean, why not, whatever.
But we wanted like one last like hurrah type deal. Like let's go find one more ride that we want to enjoy.
Yeah, so we were close to 1, and we wanted to go to another one that was kind of far away, but it had a long
long line.
So we were like, we'll go to this one and then we'll go to that one. Like this line's pretty short. We'll get on like next time, next run.
The whispers of the damned. His whispers are coming from somewhere.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
So we got in line for this ride,
Yeah.
and
It starts raining, like
it was
slightly.
yeah, like a little bit. So the rides like kept going.
Yeah, so it was like, whatever. Oh, we don't really care.
It started to pick up, and the lady at the ride began to like panic when it like refused to work. Like she could get it spinning fast. The question. Wait, heal. You're dying. You're dying. Like you're gonna die if you unpause. I like how you punched the mic.
Shut up.
So here, I'm gonna move it because you need a bigger play area. So. Yeah, guys, we're playing like legitimately in my room. So Owen has a couch that has me and like the mic stand nearby.
Yeah.
So Owen could easily punch me or the mic stand at any given point.
Dude, cool.
What?
I found already enchanted vampire armor.
Vampire armor of minor smithing. I have a little Pichu doll that I'm sitting around with right now.
Oh no, how do I? Okay.
And Spice is sleeping next to me.
Carol.
No. No. Okay, so it's like raining intensively hard now at this point.
No.
I get, well, okay.
Okay. So, first, yeah, this lady tries like getting the ride to go, and it's like going fast, but like it's not doing anything else. And like we can see her in the booth, like kind of slightly panicking.
Cause
And we're like, maybe we shouldn't
get on this ride. If the person operating it is panicking.
They let those people off, and then she started taking new people, and I was like, screw it, whatever, might as well go on it. And then it starts pouring, and we're like, oh, should we get on it? It'll be fine. But it is like absolutely freaking pouring, and
It's like torrential at this point.
No, we shouldn't be doing this.
So Brandon decides he's gonna take a deadbolt to the bathroom
Before we can even like
make a
have
decision.
any say in what's going on.
And he's like hiding out in the bathroom. We found our way back to the diner from earlier, me and Owen.
Yeah.
And we're sitting in the diner for at least 15 minutes. We meet multiple groupings of people who are, like they're the general public. They're like, huh, you dodging the rain too? Like stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
And we get to the point where we're like, Brandon is legitimately lost somewhere. And
I feel like I change that. So like, I have like a waterproof jacket. I have a waterproof bag that I brought because I expected it to be like raining all day. So I was like prepared, but like nobody else had a jacket. Nobody else had a like waterproof bag. Like, well, we don't know if yours was or not.
yeah, but nothing got wet by the end of it. So
I guess. So yeah, we like we're not too far from the bathroom.
I'll never tell you anything, vampire.
oh, this room is like nostalgic for me.
Yeah, this particular one, it's pretty good.
I believe you, vigilant, and I don't think you.
Because I know exactly. I had a scroll of Firestorm or whatever, and I would keep dying to like. Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there. Scroll of Firestorm. I would take it, run down there, and kill the people with it. And then the second gargoyle would always kill me. So I had like a legitimate plan for the first few guys. Like, I'll get them all in a circle, firestorm them to death. I'll be good. But then the second gargoyle would always kill me, so I was stuck in here for a while. So I remember like the whole layout to this room. Where are you aiming? It's so hard to see what you're looking at. But what were we talking about? Oh yeah, like you had waterproof stuff, we didn't. And basically everyone was getting soaked
Yeah.
To the bone. There was like water going through with other things that had water in them, and it was just awful. Oh no, Lockle, Linkle. Oh dude, you were dying. Well, oh no, Vampire's Thrall.
Hold up.
And, so, Owen and me were like, I guess we're just gonna charge, because it was like,
we
pouring.
charged to the bathroom. Absolutely charged.
Because we managed to get into contact with Brandon. We were like, Brandon, where are you? And he was like, I'm in the bathroom. Immediately followed by a single word text that just said, help.
Yeah.
So, we found Brandon at the... Ow! Owen hit me. Help. So we found Brandon at the bathroom. And, I can't watch this battle. This isn't a battle. Dude, your health is low.
Dude, I'm just gonna level up and,
I like how you just got a health tutorial.
Shut up.
Just now. At level 10, you're getting your first health tutorial because you didn't even come close to dying any other moment in this entire save file. I want to see someone who can legitimately... If someone can do this, send me a link to you getting to level 50 before ever receiving your first low health tutorial.
I definitely have lost that.
I want to see it happen. Make it happen, someone. But yeah, we found Brandon at the bathroom. We managed to figure out that Brandon had, in his deadbolt, to get to the bathroom, tripped and dropped his phone and cracked his screen several times. And there's like water seeping into it. Oh my god. I can't look at this. It's just you. It's just you thrusting an ethereal axe forward.
Stop. I'm trying my hardest. Hello.
Help. Hello.
Help.
Oh my god. I like how you decided to dual hand. Bounce sword.
It was a bounce sword. It's...
Oh, is that Conjure Dead or whatever?
That would have been helpful.
What is that? Wait, what do you have? Oh, is that summon,
Flame Ash Mouth.
Dang it. What did you cast that on?
I tried, but I wasn't aiming at the floor.
Yeah, so we finally find Brandon. He's cracked his phone. And, we end up, we're with Brandon, and Owen's like, well, I can't see because my glasses are covered in rain, and I'm not wearing them anymore, so he takes them off. And we're all like, well, what do? If we wait for the rain to stop, we're going to be here forever. And we're never going to get out of the park because we don't know where we're going. And Brandon was like, I know where I'm going. And his idea was to just charge out of the bathroom. So he starts running, and we're all chasing after Brandon through a giant amusement park. And to his credit, Brandon did get us out of the park.
Yeah, he did. It was like actually slightly surprising, but I mean.
And the funny thing was, we got stuck at the main gate, alright? And we're watching just this flood of water come through the gate. Like, the police were not letting anyone through the main gate.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I just continue telling the story because this is kind of... Actually, now I'm at a point where I can also help tell. So yeah, like... I am... At, like, we're just charging through this gate. Brand led us to this gate, and,
Yeah.
It's funny because that's what actually happens in the real game. Like you have to like put your hand on it and it.
Yeah,
gets
it uses
slaughtered.
your blood.
I already checked that. So anyway, yeah. So we get up to the gate, and it's like knee deep in water, and we're like, what should we do? And we were like, all right, let's charge for it. And then a police officer came up and like
He was like,
placed his shoulder on my, or placed his hand on my shoulder and like looked at me, shook his head no, and pushed me backwards. I was like, okay, sorry.
yeah, we're not doing this anymore.
So, we see a bunch of people like
Attempting to do the same
attempting to
thing.
do the same thing, and the police officers just like, you know, sending people backwards, and it's just overall hilarious.
There's like water everywhere.
And there's like people like running for cover everywhere, and like we managed to go under the awning of this shop.
Yeah.
And like there's a bunch of people there with us, and we just watch the water level rise towards us, and it gets like 4 feet away from us whenever it like finally stops. And I'm like,
And you see like 2 drainage holes open, and this gigantic whirlpool of flood just starts going down into the sewers.
yeah, it was freaking disgusting.
So,
Where is... Who sent you here? I was expecting someone like me, at least. Oh, can't you tell just from looking at me? Not fond of vampires,
Dear.
are they?
what happened?
look,
Oh,
I can help
so
you.
we're sitting under this awning, and by this point, Bran has mysteriously like disappeared again,
By the way,
and then he comes back to us like momentarily, like maybe a minute later. He's like, "Guys, I know how to get out of here. There's a second gate." So, Bran wades us through giant pools of mud and other shit, but we eventually get to.
But I also just walked on the table.
Yeah, we walked on like a table bench that was creaking and breaking because obviously other people had the same idea as us to avoid like giant mud puddles. And but eventually, yeah, Brandon gets us to the second gate, and though we have to cross a highway and walk through like muddy gravel in the parking areas, we eventually get to the free parking zone and get back to our car and leave after that long... It was fun for the most part. Like even the part where we got rained on and like had to run through floods of water with screaming people and thunder happening. It was
Yeah, every time there was a thunderbolt, people were like,
yeah, there was like loud girlish screams all throughout the
and
park.
I'm like, alright, listen.
This is nothing you don't deal with all the time.
Why am I detected?
Serana? Is it your stupid?
Yes.
Did she bring that back to life or you?
Yeah, she brings things back to life. Wait, that's the thing that was over there. I checked that. That had nothing in it. I checked it twice. She brings it back, it dies, and then suddenly it has 3 gold. Alright. I'm sick of this. Sick of you.
Wait, I'm sick of this. Dude, so when do we learn about Serana and marry her later?
We can't marry her.
I know, but when?
It's like really upsetting.
Serana is literally the only actual wife I would take in this game.
What
This
wife
feels
should
like
we
the right
take?
way. I'm starting
Well, I mean,
to
this is your file, bruh.
Shut up. I'll
Do
make my own decisions.
do what's her face? The girl from the like beast hunter guild or whatever.
Oh, Ayla.
Yeah, Ayla the Huntress.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so anyway, we should do that tonight.
What, marry Ayla?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm willing to make this episode as long as we're
Okay,
capable of.
guys, just in case you play Skyrim and you like Serana, please don't forget about this spell tome.
Oh, yeah.
This is the only place you'll ever find it at. Nobody ever sells it.
And it's only added in this DLC, and they give it to you here because you need
It's
it.
the only place they ever give it to you. And I don't suggest going through all of this again just for this. It's necromantic healing. You can heal undead.
But it's literally only for Serana.
It's literally only for Serana.
There's no other, like...
Does the air feel?
There's no other NPCs that you can get.
I mean, I guess you could heal, like, your dead
A
thralls
little
or
woozy,
whatever.
but it might just be
Like
from
things
waking up.
you'd summon with
Yeah.
Summon the Dead.
And, like, once
Raise the Dead.
once you get the really good what's it called, the master level
Necromancy.
conjuration, you can summon things forever, which is really cool.
Which is really good.
So like Dead Thrall is literally the name of... Okay, I literally can't see anything here. Can you guys? Probably not. So... Hang on, just give me a second.
Use light orb or
I
whatever.
don't even have Mage Light.
Well, we never went to like the mage village or whatever.
To get
The
outside
mage
and-
Wait.
castle.
Hold up.
What's
I
that
took a
called?
torch. Did I... Please tell me I didn't put those torches back.
No, we picked up some torches.
Again. I
What
haven't
the
missed
hell,
sunlight,
huh?
but I do
I
miss
dropped
fresh
them.
air.
Why?
Shut up. You guys.
I'm ending this chill session right now. Hey Owen, can you hold out a conversation long enough for me to get more coffee? Because no matter
I
what,
guess.
no matter what your answer is, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Tell more about. Talk about like the girl who asked for your number.
Yeah. Okay. So it was a really big field trip day for like a bunch of surrounding schools, including like the whole reason we went is because my sister's field trip was that day, or was today, to Kennywood. And I was like, well, you know what? She doesn't really want to go because she's like, she doesn't want to go alone. So I'm like, well, we'll just go with her. So like, if she wants to, you know, just have fun, it's fine, whatever. And then like we'll be with her, just so she's not like worried. So there's like a bunch of like young teenagers and like middle school age girls and whatever. James made the joke that like 90% of the entire park was like 90% teenage girls, which is pretty much true. And they all were wearing like the skimpiest clothing ever. Like, it was very, very much so odd. Like,
Who's there?
I wasn't okay
I knew I
with it.
Who's there?
It's like, okay, that's hot, but I don't want it to be hot.
Yeah, because it's 12-year-olds.
Like, it's 12-year-olds.
But I'm gonna try and like walk in here. Help! Help!
Shoot the crossbow at you.
Yeah. So there were 12-year-olds.
They're like 12-year-olds. So, anyway, I mean, I don't actually know the age of
Yeah.
whoever did this, but we just went and got like Dippin' Dots. I know. On my way up, and now I'm gone. So anyway, gone away. Watch it disappear. So anyway, yeah. So some girl comes up to me after I bought Dippin' Dots, and we're just sitting on a bench waiting for people to take over a Latias raid with us in Pokemon Go. And yeah, some girl is like, hey, my friend thinks you're cute and she wants your number. I'm like, what do I do in this situation?
Guess I'm talking to 12-year-olds.
Well, we don't know actually how
Yeah,
old
we-
they are. And like, we had this conversation earlier. I was kind of just like, do I like sound rude and say no? Or do I just assume that like they're never gonna text me because that's probably
That's what,
things are gonna
dude.
do.
When does anyone ever use a number when you give them like? You know how? Remember how many girls will like give you numbers like on receipts?
Oh yeah. So like,
None of those went used.
I mean, most.
One or two went used, I think.
I talked to like the first one, and like we're friends now, but like we never dated. Like whatever. I really could care less either way. But who
Skeleton.
one shots with the crossbow?
Who turns around, crossbows it? Anyway,
Oh dude, look.
but yeah, we didn't really like know the age of this girl.
So I'm just hoping she doesn't text me.
Yeah, because we are 18 and 19, and it's not okay for us to be conversing in any relationship type way with 12-year-olds.
Just assumes they're 12-year-olds.
I mean, that's the most likely age. It was still like 3 p.m. when that was happening, so most of the field trippers were still there. And she was like half our height.
No, she was most of our height.
Okay, but her voice was definitely prepubescent. You cannot tell me that she was above 14.
Okay, I would prefer that I'm not a pedophile.
we're not staging it that way. They were the ones who asked you anything, not you.
Yeah, I just didn't want to be like mean.
Yeah, especially
So,
since the girl was like, I would have felt bad.
She was like really embarrassed. Too,
Yeah,
so I was like,
she ran
no,
away.
I'm not gonna be mean.
So I would have felt bad if she both ran away and then later her friend came up and was like,
Yeah, he said no.
yeah, sorry. Sorry. He said no. So she ended up getting the number, but
I mean, whatever.
she's never going to use it, has yet to use it, so whatever.
That was a trip.
It was
Oh,
fun.
to add to the giant flooding instance, so my car doesn't have a blower motor. Or it does, it's just doesn't work at all. Ever. So, my air conditioning works and my heater works, but it doesn't have a
Slow.
fan to blow it. So I'm kind of just screwed in all ways.
So, that doesn't end the story, like. Over.
Well, yeah, I'm not ending the story there. So
That
it's
sounded
freaking
like-
pouring. Yeah, it's freaking pouring, and like we get out of Kennywood, and there's literally like 6-inch like puddles that people are going through to get out of this like awful flooding, and I'm like, oh my god, like will my car even make it through these? But we get up to my car, and because of all the rain,
Even in this weather, it's better than the cave.
like due to the rain and how hot it was all day, what the hell is that? Dude, do you see that?
What?
Running down the side of the mountain. Dude, there's just a guy. What?
Whoa, he's gone. Did you kill him? Wait,
Wait,
did you get him?
what was that?
That was a guy. Straight up, that was a man. Don't you have to talk to oh no, there's Serana.
Nope. Aren't we there yet? It's on
Is
an
it
island.
possible to
It's
cure
no fun.
Serana for vampirism?
Not the
Yes.
most welcoming place, but let's just say, don't worry, I'm not in any danger.
Doesn't that ruin it though?
Good question. I feel like it was a long time. Who is Skyrim's
I don't think
High
so.
King?
Cause she still is like a mage.
Does she lose her drain life spell?
Oh, wonderful. Who are the contenders?
She likes her
Empire.
mother, but
What am Cyrodiil must have been gone
I
longer
don't
than
even
I
know
thought.
what I'm answering.
Definitely longer. Please, let's hurry. I need to get home so I can figure
But
out what's
whatever.
happening.
So anyway, what was it?
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no, an error has
no.
occurred.
Dang it. Okay, well.
I've quick saved you. Outside
Yeah,
of
it's
her cave. But yeah, anyway. Guess we'll just
Anyway.
keep going with it. What were we talking about?
The blower motor in my car.
Oh yeah.
So. Yeah, because of like the temperature on the outside, but my car was still like, whatever. But as soon as we get into my car, the windshield is super foggy, and I'm like, oh my god. So James had known about this problem, and he's like, oh my god, Owen, I don't want to have to wait for your car to warm up. And I'm like, shut up. But anyway, yeah, so it wouldn't work. It just wouldn't heat up. So we found that the easiest way for it to work was just to put all of the windows down and have the heater going on the the defroster going on the windshield.
Even in this weather, it's
Because
better
it-
than a cave.
Just like equalize the
Yeah.
two temperatures.
So freaking
We drove through the rain.
yeah, it's freaking pouring.
We drove.
And the only way for me to have see through my windshield is to have all my windows down. And I even tried putting them half up so I wouldn't get all the
And
rain.
the windows would immediately, immediately.
They would just immediately be foggy again. I'm like, freaking stop. This isn't okay.
So that happened for almost the full drive home until Owen's blower motor eventually.
Well, after I get moving, after I was on a highway, it stops doing that. It stops being weird. But until we were out of all the traffic coming out of Kennywood, because Kennywood was flooding and shutting down, which was a while. After we got out of all that, then we were finally able to but all the while it took us 20 minutes to get out of Pittsburgh, and all the while we were getting poured on.
And we don't forget the fact that we had to go way out of our
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have a GPS that I was using so I could figure out how to get down there. And yeah, so I just trusted it because it's pretty good. It's one of the trucking ones that my stepdad got because he's a truck driver. Well, he was. Wants to go back to doing it.
Dude, that was a good shot. What the fuck? Dude, holy fuck. What are you shooting at, by the way?
Okay. Crap.
You're fucking that thing up.
Can I like hit it?
Are you not hitting it?
I think it's dead. Now that I think about it.
Well, your archery did go up. It was most likely from the killing blow. You're just shooting a dead giant. Die. Die.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't doing any more damage. It's dead.
In prone. It's
Yeah,
like dead
dead
in crouch.
prone. So, alright.
Look at its body.
Help.
Help.
But anyway, maybe I should like find these. Okay, but do you know how hard giants are to kill? And I just like 3-shotted one. I mean, it looked like it took more than 3 shots, but in reality it was me just being a freaking
Yeah, go off
dumbass.
of the killing. The killing blow was when Owen's archery went to 58. Which, by the way, is already fucking 58. And he's
At
level
level
10.
11.
Oh, 11. Yeah.
But I mean, it was 50 by like 10.
Is that another giant?
Where?
No, that's a fire. It looked like a crouching giant.
I mean, I don't know what I'm walking into, so there could quite possibly.
Is there one?
Yes.
I didn't
You
see
didn't
it.
see it.
Where? Oh, yeah, there it is.
These things can one-shot me, by the way.
Serana comes running. The best part about Serana, and I wish you could marry her for this, is she's a story character, so she can't die. Which makes her like one of the perfect NPCs.
Yeah, see? It's a one-shot.
She also supplies you with the blood-cursed arrows.
Ah, yeah, dude, crap.
Scratch his face with crossbow.
Shut up. I'm glad you, like, mentioned that, because I wouldn't have mentioned... I would have been like, oh, whatever. Like, that's normal. Wait, no.
Because you're just in Skyrim world.
Yeah. It's okay. What did I pick up? Because I didn't mean to.
Are you ever encumbered? Was it a
No,
tusk?
But there is definitely a tusk in there somewhere. I'll give it... Actually, hang on. I'll go back to White Run and give that to Isolda.
Isolda.
Yeah.
Isol drunk. Open that thing.
Dude.
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 Of dwarving? Was that dwarving?
Yeah.
What?
I'm dwarving.
The hunting bow of dwarven. That's what I read. So that's what I'm going to believe it said.
Yeah. Hunting bow of dwarving. You shoot somebody and they like become a dwarf. But like, if you guys didn't know this, there's a difference between dwarves and midgets. Midgets are just small. Dwarves have unnaturally large heads for their body, but also have small bodies. So like, their heads get disproportionate to their body, and they also become short. That's what happens. Oh, dude, perfect. Hello. No, that's not what I meant to do.
God might get nervous.
Once I've made
Here's your mammoth tusk.
as
That's what
promised,
happens. Anyway.
let me show you the
Yo.
technical bargaining.
Dude, my speech increased to 20.
Dude, Isolda.
So, I told you.
Isolda. Dude, Serana. What I hate about Serana, she kind of like pisses people off because she discomforts them sometimes.
Well, like, whenever she just brings things back from the dead, like, just on a regular basis to fight, like, that's kind of disturbing. I mean, that's
She
at
does
least
it
how I
like
think.
even if there's no possible threat nearby.
I thought
It's
you
just
were
a
already
dead
on your way
body,
to
and she's
the
like,
phone.
"This is reviving right now."
I need this.
Can Can you revive the dead skeleton that's under the White Run bridge outside?
Oh, you want me to?
Well, is that like possible?
Might be.
Shot in the heart tonight. Oh,
I'm to blame.
as we sing 2 different songs. Should we tell people that we have a D&D game with our boss?
Oh wait, is there
At work?
is there other stuff that I
Didn't talk about?
blower motor? Okay. The 12-year-old who asked for my number. Wait, we were talking about Serrano making people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just started thinking of D&D because we're playing like basically the
Oh.
you're allowed to walk forward.
No, I'm not.
You can't. Oh wait, make backwards, like make stroking swim motions. I think you have to hold triggers. Yeah, there you go. See? You like this? You like these controls?
No.
You like these controls? No. No. Cool.
Well, I hope we don't get stuck in water ever.
Why? It's
Wait.
fun. But what the heck is Serena doing? Dude.
No, no.
I don't know what's going on.
Help. You try it then. Okay, so we're never going in water, that's it.
Wait, show people
No, we're never going to water.
Show people the being underwater. Have we done this yet?
Oh, I don't think
On
so.
the channel?
Let's see.
The being underwater, like, for no
Overview.
reason glitch.
Yeah, so I'll show them that. Maybe I'll be able to show them the one where you can get all the stuff in Yorland Greymane's inventory.
Because it loads as a chest.
Yeah, underneath Whiterun.
Walk backwards. Like, hold the controller backwards. Yes.
There you go.
Look, guys, it says we're underwater, I guess. For no reason. That is the result of your hitbox being a little too big. That could go either way. That could be your character's hitbox being too big, or the water being way too large for
Let's just say it was my hitbox being too big, because then I can be like, hey, I need to get this fixed so I can get hit less.
Even though they'll never fix these glitches because,
Skyrim's a dead game.
yeah, that they keep re-releasing. This is probably the 17th Skyrim.
That's fun.
Do you think you have the dexterity to do this with VR controls? I believe in you. Oh, dude, that worked too well. I tried to turn that into a joke. Like, I'm leaving you. I believe in you. I believe in you. Klondike.
This is hard. I'm like, my chin's like touching my chest because I'm trying to get like. Okay, hold up.
What is it?
No.
I like how she's already
It's on an island near
An
Salt.
NPC? Tell me
Maybe
about
we
your
can find a
home.
boat to take us there.
Owen, just...
No, I need her to be like a.
I like how she already has NPC controls.
Do you need something?
Let's just steal from
If you
Yorland
think I'm gonna let you
Grammy.
have all the fun, you're crazy. I'll let you lead ahead, but I'll be keeping an eye
You
on
ready to steal from Yorland Greymane?
Oh no, I think they changed it so you can't do that in VR.
What do you...
Because look at how tall this wall is.
Yeah, it looks kinda... You might be able to make it. Run, run.
Nope.
I think
The
you-
barrel hitbox is too small.
Oh no. Is there anything good about that? About that, inventory that we would want?
Oh yeah, he has like 1,000 gold.
Need a blade?
Um,
Talk to Adrian before.
good weapons. But anyway, while we're here, let's do the stuff to initiate for the thing.
Marriage?
Yeah,
With
Ayla.
Ayla.
Because I think we have to be
Ayla.
part of the companions. You should research and see how far we have to go into the companions quest line for us to marry her.
I'll just look up marrying Ayla.
Okay, shut up.
Those two at it again.
What?
Just keep moving. You'll wear them out.
Are they gonna kill you? What's happening? Marry. How to marry Ayla the Huntress.
Pull them back.
Ayla. Ayla.
I hope the girl wins. 'Cause she's kind of pretty.
You think you stand a chance?
Why should you get married in Skyrim? Well, why the hell not? The physical and emotional support is always nice to have. Not to mention the lover's comfort bonus.
Yeah, dude.
That boosts your experience by 15%.
Dude, she won.
Joy killing
If
you.
you
Yes?
How to marry Ayla.
You don't just.
Before you can marry
embarrass
Ayla the
yourself, I
Huntress,
won't
you need to
stop.
join the companions.
The short
Complete
answer is
Blood's
we
Honor
fight.
quest.
The long answer is. Forget it. You're not worth my time.
Whenever you're officially a companion and a lycanthrope,
Haven't seen your face.
move on to the Blood's Honor quest.
Oh, I have to be looking for her first.
Yeah.
They're not getting
That's
me.
okay.
Codlac Whitemane will ask you to collect the head of a Glenmorrel.
Have I?
Glen Borpo.
Yeah. Follow the map marker to Bile Gulch Mine. You'll find the necessary witch to be Ed.
Oh, got more to say.
When you're done with the kill and you have the witch's head, you can stay and kill the other witches if you want. The extra heads are used to cure yourself of lycanthropy. If you ever decide you want to stop being a werewolf, but why would you?
Because
Yes,
you get stuck in
perhaps.
places.
A certain strength of spirit.
Why do you get stuck in places?
Because the
You're not
hitbox of the werewolf is way bigger.
I am nobody's master.
When you return to Whiterun and Jorviskar, you discover the Silver Hand was attacked. Oh shit. The Purity of Revenge quest. Complete Purity of Revenge. Start the Glory of the Dead quest. Complete Glory of the Dead quest. Marry Ayla. First get the Amulet of Mara. Okay, so we have to complete...
The Book of Love.
That may be so.
No.
This is Vilka.
We have to complete Blood's Honor. Purity of Revenge. And Glory of the Dead. And then we can marry...
I still have Daedra Heart.
And then we can marry Ayla. So we have to complete the Book of Love. No.
Well, we do have to do that.
Yeah, but I was gonna say some other shit, not the Book of Love.
Book of Love. Help.
Become a fucking lycanthrope.
I'm stealing this. No, you're not. Okay. Fine. Help.
dies.
If I attack him with anything other than a normal weapon,
Dad?
he's like,
Dad? Can you tell me what? What? If I attack him with a normal weapon, he's like.
that's what happens,
The old man
dude.
said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have
Why
a
do we
few
still have
swings at me so I can
Bulgrim's
see your form.
great sword?
Don't worry. I can take it.
What
Not bad. Next
Dude.
time won't be so easy.
You
You
broke
might
his
just
ass wide open.
But for now, here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it
Cool.
sharpened. And be
Wait,
careful.
wait. Okay.
It's probably worth
Why?
more than you are.
He broke his ass. What?
What is it now?
Why is he? Why do we still have Bulgriff's great sword?
Well, now I have Vilcus's sword. Look, you ready?
Was it unique in any fucking no? Okay, that's what's lazy to me is fucking shit like Bulgriff's great sword and Vilcus's sword and all that stuff is just fucking a steel
Oh wait, dang
weapon.
it. Might be Skyforge.
I'm a Skyforge. Fuck.
Help.
No.
Dude, why are you here? It's like 8 o'clock.
What brings you? I'm guessing you're the newcomer.
Yerland
Don't
Great
worry.
Man.
Don't always just do what you're told. Well, Cadillac
It's
is
like
the hardest.
8 o'clock.
I have a
Owen,
favor to ask.
we weren't even
I've been
home
working
today.
with my wife this
Shut
morning,
up.
and I need to get back to her.
And we're
This
younger
isn't a
than
command, just
good old
decency.
Yorland
Help
Grey
out
Man.
your blacksmith. I've got to get back to my work.
Ew.
Bring Ayla.
Is that how it spawns every inventory for a character? It's just a chest somewhere that the game
I
accesses
think
when...
it's just for certain merchants. Scratches with great swords.
Stop trying to kill yourself.
And you don't think you're off the hook. What? Okay.
No. Oh, and now Serena hates you.
Now I
Two-handed
hate-
goes to 16.
Wait.
Saves before smacking a guard in the face with Bulgriff's great
I
sword.
ain't much for talking.
Wait, hang on.
That's all we're doing. Find a guard and murder them. Like, drive that through their body. This is not battling. This is... Oh my god! Owen! Wait, did you lose your...
Bounty? No, I got 1,000 added.
Oh.
Who's there?
Yeah, who is there?
I thought that was the only witness. Why are you bleeding? Oh, there's an archer. Is that just a normal villager? Is that Faendal? Is Faendal trying to kill you guys?
No, he lives in Riverwood.
Oh yeah, that's right. We had to go all the way over there. You paid a taxi to take us to Riverwood. So you're like, I'm not walking back to Riverwood. So I remember that. We like started the Whiterun quest and you're like, wait, I didn't get Faendal. So you paid a fucking taxi to take us to Riverwood instead of fast traveling.
Well, no, I don't think that's how that worked.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Because you can only hire a taxi to, well, hire a carriage to the big cities. So like Whiterun. Oh, dude,
What?
that's that's a Thieves Guild marker.
For what?
I don't know what it means, but shut up. That's what that is.
You're what that is.
Thanks.
You little girl.
At least I'm not 12.
Don't hurt their feelings like that.
Hey.
Maybe one day we'll have the technology to be able to stream these chill sessions instead of...
Doesn't have have technology.
Instead of...
Is using VR. Doesn't have technology.
Okay, look, when me and Jake tried the Temple of Time live stream, it went good for all of like 10 minutes, and then it was like, your connection sucks, everything's going wrong, and all of the things failed after that. Like, if you try and rewatch the Temple of Time live stream from the playlist of Twilight Princess, 50% of the video is frozen on like me attacking a Lizalfos.
It's okay.
And then it catches up again and it plays for like 5 minutes, then it freezes on another Lizalfos fight.
Did I ask? No.
Yes.
Not you.
Yes. And then it ends with a fight with Armagoma.
Look, she's so sad. She's so like unsure of herself now.
Kill her. Kill her.
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear.
Kill her. Kill the Haggard. Kill her.
Kill the Haggard.
You're a talkative one, aren't you?
No.
Jarvisk the Haggard. Is that her name? Jarvisk?
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes clear.
Hopefully.
I can't keep helping you.
What if
with
she
them.
dies in the process?
Isgramor himself
What
wouldn't
if
have the
Ayla
patience to
is our true
deal.
lover?
Good. I've been waiting.
How
for
many
this.
wives are in this
Good.
game?
I remember you. So the old man thinks you've got some
many
heart.
wives?
I
Yeah.
guess.
You know
There's
this
a
one?
couple.
Huh?
I saw him trading in the yard with Bill.
There's only like 4
Ah,
wives
yes.
the entire
I heard
game.
you gave him quite a
Why do you
thrashing.
not have
Don't let
people
Vilkas catch you saying that.
or like even an
Do you
Iris?
think you could handle
Wait.
Vilkas in a real fight?
Because he's seen the Elder Scrolls, Owen.
Here, let's have Frogger
He's
show
gone
you
blind in
the
one eye.
Oh, spoilers.
Spoilers.
He even has a scar
Call me.
and some battle armor.
Of
Look,
course
Owen,
we did, Ice Brain.
If you've played any
Show
of
this
the
new
Elder
blood
Scrolls
by the rest
games,
of
you
the
probably know what the side effects to reading a scroll is.
Oh, I remember you. Come on.
Also,
Except for us.
like, alright,
I like how we just become a moth priest.
look, okay. Here's the thing. For the game being named Elder Scrolls, like,
What kind of weapon
they're really not super central,
Skjor and Ayala like to tease me, but they're good people.
you know?
Yeah.
They
Or I
challenge
like
us to be
how
our best.
there's literally like a bunch of scrolls.
Nice to have a
added
new
by
face
Dawn
around.
Guards.
It gets boring here
And
sometimes.
like
I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life.
they're not even part of the actual main
Here,
story.
just pick a
It's
bed
like
and fall
okay,
in
but
it when
how
you're
is this
tired.
not part of the main story?
Telma will keep the
Like
place
this is
clean.
kind of
She always
important.
has.
Like this is calling for like
Alright, so here you...
the destruction of the entire world because vampires are taking over and destroying the sun.
By the way, if you're looking for something to do,
Like that's kind
we've
of
got
important.
trouble
I
right
think.
here in Whiterun Hold. Nothing we can't
Dude, wait till we get that special elven bow.
I knew you... By the way,
That,
Oh, dude, what is that called?
it's like, what, hold on. That's, you know, you're supposed to use that to, like, save yourself as a vampire.
Yeah.
It's to blot out the sun. Priest.
Blood cursed arrows are so much cooler than blood. Not blood. Than blessed arrows.
Blood cursed arrows. Oh, blood cursed elven arrow. Oriel's bow. It's from Oriel's bow.
Yeah, dude. Did you just see that?
No, I was
By the
looking
way.
up. What? Did you open it?
No.
Did you steal from inside it?
Yeah.
By reaching your hand through? Are you serious? What? Dude, tell me that that's not true. Can you do that in normal Skyrim? Like, can you glitch the camera through the inside of one and get the reticle on an item that's inside it?
Well, no. Am I able to take those?
No.
Dang it. Because ice wraith teeth are hard AF to get.
Hard AF. As fuck. Anyway.
Hey,
What is sun damage? Additional effects. 20 points of sun damage. Undead targets take triple damage.
Yeah, dude.
Skewer says that I have the strength of the
Blots out all of the sun.
Wait, why is Oriel's bow a central weapon to the main quest line? When it's not at all?
I'm gonna bring Serrano back.
I am Serrano.
Hey. Oh,
Did you say bring Serrano back? She's already back.
Well, I mean, like, I'm gonna take her back home.
Dude, sun-hollowed arrows. Shooting sun-hollowed arrows from Oriel's bow at the sun will cause the sun to undergo an explosion, causing beams of harmful death to rain down on all enemies, similar to the effect of the Stormcall shout.
Never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
Never mind. Shooting a blood-cursed elven arrow from Oriel's bow at the sun will cause it to blot out in a black hole-like anomaly replacing the sun.
Oh.
This creates a false night in which vampires are unaffected by the day.
Shut up. Okay.
If you choose to become a vampire, can you still turn on the king and kill him?
Oh, dude, I have no clue. I would expect Snog. But no.
I would expect Snurg. Remember when we first ever defeated the Dawnguard final quest? Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was hard as frig, dude.
I think we actually did use Oriel's bow to win that fight. How do you get sun-hollowed arrows? Hold on, I want to look that up now. Because I know Serrana supplies the blood-cursed arrows.
You take it to the other guy.
Other guy. Other guy.
Other guy. No, 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 no. Hey.
Sun-hollowed elven arrows are a unique variant of elven arrows. They are gay. Anyways.
Hey.
What?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. How you doing?
Yeah, they're given to the Dragonborn by Gelibor.
No, Gelibor.
In order to obtain additional arrows, Gelibor provides a service where he will bless normal arrows with incantations and rituals.
Spells and incantations with those with the talents to cast them.
A good source for elven arrows is Serene Gerard. She typically sells 200 at a time.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, she does.
Holy shit. 200 arrows just immediately.
That's just 100 a day.
Couldn't you also, aren't they easy to craft, elven arrows? Or do they, I bet they require like dwarven ingots or something.
No, it's moonstone.
Why? Moonstone's impossible to find.
I know.
Why would that be required for arrows?
Because that's what elven stuff is made out of. Dwarven arrows for dwarven.
What kind of bow do you have now?
Elven. I just stole it from the inside of the thing.
Wow.
I think it's Ayla's.
You're pretty special.
Ayla.
Ayla. Ayla.
Shimmer Spoon.
Shimmer Mist Poon?
Shimmer Mist Poon.
Who's Shimmer Mist Poon?
This is Shimmer Mist Poon.
Look,
you see? Oh.
There's no Shimmer Mist. Tell me that there is Shimmer Mist Poon, and I will believe you. Shimmer Mist Poon.
What?
No. No elven boots. No. No. That's not what I'm looking up. I'm trying to compare an elven bow to Oriel's bow to see if they're any different from each other.
I don't think so.
Suck my pen roll. Oh no, they are different. They look completely different.
They do?
Yeah. Oriel's bow is like literally a bow of light from Zelda. Kill him. Kill him. 2x sneak attack damage. I like when you kill someone's friend right next to them and sometimes they're just like, eh. And then they also take an arrow to the face and die.
And they're like, eh.
It's like, maybe if you would have cared about your dying friend, you wouldn't be dead right now. You know?
Yeah. I know.
Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh. Hey, well, we're approaching an hour and a half. Do you want to, like, end the chill session? Like, for our first chill session, but keep playing?
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, guys. This was a cool first test chill session, you know?
I hope you guys enjoyed.
You know, the none of you out there.
Yeah.
Until, like, later we have actual fans and they come back and watch this and like, hey, ow, my feelings.
I thought you were like,
Where'd you
ow,
come from?
because...
No. Get staggered. So yeah, this is fun. Me and Owen are gonna keep playing off camera, but I hope you enjoyed what you got to see here. If you want more Skyrim VR, don't worry, Owen's gonna actually start a
different playthrough.
Yeah, he's gonna start his own game for Skyrim VR because we have to replace our other Skyrim series because my Xbox broke and we lost all of Owen's progress.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. So,
alright guys, we have
yeah.
the memoirs.
Yeah. Bye.
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 Whee. I'm just gonna listen to it to make sure that, like, no.